They called him dangerous until I heard him sing in the car. The first thing they told me about Petey was, be careful around him. That sentence alone was enough to make most people walk the other way. I was volunteering at our local animal shelter the day he came in. Or at least, almost came in. A man walked through the front doors gripping a leash so tight his knuckles were white. At the other end was this big, muscular dog with anxious eyes and a body tense like he was waiting for something bad to happen. The man barely even looked at him when he said, he bit me, I'm done with him. Cold, flat, like he was returning a broken toaster. So what? You're telling me I have to keep this dangerous dog? I remember looking down at Petey while the man complained. Petey wasn't growling, wasn't barking. He just kept glancing up at him like, are we okay? That part still breaks me. The man stormed out, dragging Petey behind him, and later that same afternoon, someone spotted a dog wandering downtown traffic alone. It was Petey. No leash, no owner. Just terrified and confused, weaving between cars while strangers tried to keep him from getting hit. Nobody could prove what happened after the shelter turned them away, but honestly, we all assumed the same thing. The guy probably opened the car door and let him out somewhere downtown. And somehow, despite all that, Petey still trusted people. That's the part I'll never fully understand. The first time I really spent time with him, I knew immediately this dog wasn't dangerous. He was misunderstood. Huge difference. But labels stick fast, especially to big pit bull-looking dogs. At the time, I couldn't adopt him because I already had a senior dog at home who was very sick. So for months, I just visited Petey whenever I could. Every time I walked up to his kennel, he'd press that giant blocky head against my chest like he was trying to crawl into my heart.
You don't stand on tables, but okay.
One day, one of the shelter workers said, I don't get why he barks so much. And all I could think was, because nobody's listening to him. Eventually, they started putting a bark collar on him. That absolutely crushed me. He was young, scared, overwhelmed, trapped in a loud kennel all day long. Barking was the only way he knew how to communicate, and people punished him for it. They thought they were correcting behavior, but really, they were silencing him. A few months later, after my old dog passed away, I finally brought Petey home. The first couple months were quiet, almost too quiet. He barely made a sound. It honestly felt like he was waiting to find out whether this home was temporary too. Then one morning, right around the 3-month mark, I was driving us to get coffee when suddenly I heard this dramatic noise from the back seat. A woo! I looked in the mirror and almost started laughing and crying at the same time. Petey, are you singing? He let out another long, ridiculous howl, like he was auditioning for a country music album. After that, it became our thing. Every car ride turned into a concert. Sometimes he'd randomly sing in the kitchen, sometimes while stretching, sometimes directly into my face at 2 in the morning, like he had something extremely important to say. And honestly, I let him every single time, because for so long, people tried to silence him. Now I just look at him and say, tell me everything, buddy.
Good job. Good boy. Hey.
He's 70 pounds of pure muscle, but secretly he's the softest dog I've ever met. I call him my giant marshmallow. He even has these tiny brown spots on his ears that look like little toasted marshmallow edges. He still doesn't sing around strangers yet, just me. And weirdly enough, that feels like trust in its purest form.
Yes. Good boy.
People saw a dangerous dog. I saw a dog who got abandoned, misunderstood, punished for expressing himself, and still chose to love people anyway. And I think there's something really beautiful about that. Sometimes behavior that looks bad is really just fear, loneliness, confusion, or a desperate attempt to be understood. A little patience can completely change a life. Petey taught me that. And now, whenever he throws his head back and starts singing in the passenger seat, I don't tell him to stop. I roll the windows down and let the whole world hear him.